Good afternoon, students. Today we shall be discussing Kabir Das poem, Jaat na pucho sadhu ki. It is needless to ask of his saint the caste to which he belongs. Now, students, as you already know, Kabir Das, he was a great social reformer, and most of his poems, they have been translated into English by the great poet Rabindranath Tagore. Now, as you can see, the title of this poem is Sanatan Jat Na Pucho Nirgun. So, as you already know, Kabir Das belonged to medieval India, and most of the poets who were writing at this time, and especially Kabir Das, he was very much saddened by the way Hindus and Muslims, they were always fighting in the name of religion, caste, and he could not see the atrocities which were inflicted in the name of caste on lower caste people. So actually he was specially, the weaver by caste. So he had seen what were the atrocities and how the poor people faced the exploitation by the upper class people. So though it is being said that he was born to a widow Brahmin lady, okay, but he did not believe in any religious philosophy. He believed in the karma theory of the people. He knew that God doesn't reside in the religious books, but God resides in people's heart. So he believed in the pure heart and the pure action of the people, that how you can be a true religious person, that is by your good actions and good deeds. So that is why after his death, he was being like Hindus and Muslims all worshipped him. That is what. So first of all, this particular poem is just written in one stanza, but this poem also reflects that how deeply he is concerned about the caste system, which still is prevalent in our Indian society. So much of social discord, and we need social harmony in the present times, because if we see the political parties, they also fight in the name of religion. They want the votes to be casted in the name of religion, caste, etc. So when we look at the theme, the main subject of this poem, it is still applicable in our 21st century. We need such type of social reformers who did not believe in any particular religion, but they believed in the religion of humanity. Okay, so now first of all, I'll just read the few lines. It is needless to ask of a saint the caste to which he belongs. For the priest, the warrior, the tradesman, and all the 36 castes alike are seeking for God. It is but folly to ask what the caste of a saint may be. The barber has sought God, the washerwoman, and the carpenter. Even Raidas was a seeker after God. The Rishi Swapach was a tanner by caste. Hindus and Muslims alike have achieved that end where remains no mark of distinction. See, he knew that there is lot of gap between the way Hindus and Muslims they worship, and that there is always fight ensuing amongst them in the name of religion. So he wanted all of them to come together. He did not believe in any religious sect. He believed in the goodness of the people. That is what was his motto. So here also the main motto is that you don't need to divide the people on the name of their caste. Anybody can be a saint. Anybody can be a what you say religious person. He can belong to a tanner caste. She can be a washerwoman. So it is not necessary that you have to be a pandit or a priest, to become a saint. So that is the main message, of integration in this poem. It is needless, so it is useless to ask of a saint the caste to which he belongs, because caste is the thing which divides people, not unites people. For he says the priest, the warrior, the tradesman, and all the 36 castes. So here only 36 castes, though you know that India so many castes are still prevalent, existing, alike are seeking for God. That means God is one. Here you also see God is, omniscient, He's omnipotent. So God is existing and residing in everybody. You don't need, there are not different gods for Hindus, or there are no different gods for Muslims, etc. So it is but really folly. So it is a mistake to ask what the caste of a saint may be. There is no caste of a saint. Means God is in everybody. Okay? So we don't need any type of religion to describe you caste. That means everybody is a holy being. The barber has sought God. So he could also seek God, and he seeks God, the washerwoman and the carpenter, because he had seen how many atrocities, how the upper caste people, they believed that they have their religion which is supreme, and they did not allow the poor people who were exploited in the name of caste to come to them, and they were considered as untouchables. So these things were not accepted, way back in the 15th century by Kabir Das. So he says, even Rai Das was a seeker after God. The Rishi Swapaj was a tanner by caste, and even he could also seek God. So it is not necessary that if somebody is a barber or somebody is a tanner, okay, so they cannot seek God. It is not the privilege of the priest to seek God or pray God. Anybody can reach that level, and that level could be reached not by reading great religious books or granths, but it can be reached by your pure action of the heart and your kindness. So he says, Hindus and Muslims alike have achieved that end where remains no marks of distinction. So, our society, which is always, which is divided in the name of religion, okay, in the name of caste, okay, and in the name of region. So why these disparities? So why we are a secular state? So why can't we remain united? So there is a great message underlying this poem. So it is not only applicable in the medieval India, but it is still applicable in the 21st century. So that is very much required. Thank you, students. Thank you for your patience. Tomorrow we shall be discussing a new poem.